Kim Kardashian is officially losing control of the narrative as her daughter North West goes rogue with a song about being banned from school, and a shocking health scare threatens to shut down the family empire. The first month of 2026 has brought a level of chaos to the Kardashian family that even Kris Jenner cannot seem to manage. For over a decade, we have watched this family turn every scandal into a paycheck, but the recent receipts suggest the machine is finally breaking. The common belief among fans is that Kim Kardashian is a super parent who successfully balances a billion-dollar brand with her 4 children while pursuing a serious legal career. You have seen the Instagram posts of her studying with flashcards and the viral clips of her taking North to fashion shows in Paris. People repeat the narrative that North is simply a creative child who is being allowed to find her voice in a supportive home, but the superior reality is far darker and backed by internal family leaks and medical revelations that surfaced just this week. We have mapped out a timeline that shows Kim is not just struggling, but is potentially facing a total professional and personal collapse. Today, we're looking at the receipts that the family doesn't want you to connect. We're going to answer the 3 big questions that explain why the Kardashian reign might be ending. First, what is the real truth behind North West's lyrics about being banned from school and skipping class daily? Second, why is Kim Kardashian suddenly revealing a major health crisis in the middle of her biggest career failures? And third, how is Kanye West using North as a weapon to dismantle Kim's public image from the inside? We have pulled the medical reports and the legal filings, and we have spoken to PR strategists who say this is the biggest shift in celebrity power we have seen in years. Before we get to the school scandal, we have to talk about the bombshell that has put Kim Kardashian's entire future in question. On October 24, 2025, the world got its first look at the season 7 premiere of The Kardashians on Hulu, and the footage was terrifying. According to the teaser, Kim was shown undergoing intensive brain imaging while her sister Kourtney looked on in shock. Kim revealed to the cameras that doctors found a brain aneurysm. This was not just a minor plot point for the show. Per a report from The Standard on October 24, 2025, the 45-year-old mogul was heard saying that people think she has the luxury of walking away, but she is under immense pressure. The timing of this medical revelation is critical. In the same week that Kim was sharing this diagnosis, news broke that her professional life was in a freefall. According to a report from Legal Cheek on November 10, 2025, Kim failed the California bar exam again after 6 years of studying. This was supposed to be her year of transition, but the reality is she is still just playing a lawyer on television. Speaking of television, the receipts for her actual acting career are even worse. Per a report from TMZ on November 5, 2025, her high-budget legal drama titled All's Fair debuted to a rare and humiliating 0% score on Rotten Tomatoes. Critics from The Guardian called the show existentially terrible and unwatchable. A PR strategist noted that when a celebrity faces this kind of public embarrassment, they often pivot to a personal health crisis to regain the public's sympathy. The rehook here is that Kim is using her health to cover up for the fact that her legal and acting dreams are crashing down. She told Graham Norton that she wants to give up being Kim K in 10 years to focus on law, but as of 2026, she is further from that goal than ever. The payout is clear that Kim is using the aneurysm diagnosis as a strategic white flag because she can no longer maintain her status as an invincible business queen. This brings us to the most shocking development of the year, which is the total rebellion of North West and her new music. On January 16, 2026, North West dropped a snippet of a song titled Piercing on My Hand, and the lyrics have sent a massive shockwave through the Kardashian fanbase. North raps over an orchestral beat and explicitly says that she went to school for 2 days and then got banned. She goes on to say that she skips school on the daily and wants 100,000 racks. The expectations set by Kim Kardashian is that her children were receiving a world-class education at a prestigious private school in Los Angeles. The reality, per the lyrics of her own daughter, is a 12-year-old who is actively rejecting the very structure Kim has tried to build. This is the first time a Kardashian child has publicly admitted to being banned from an institution, and the fallout is massive. The song is being labeled as the Ye version, which tells you exactly who is encouraging this behavior. Kanye West, who now goes by Ye, is the clear architect behind North's new rebellious persona. According to a report from the Daily Star on January 16, 2026, fans are genuinely worried for North because the lyrics talk about no friends and only filters. The rehook here is that North isn't just making music, she's making a statement against her mother's brand of perfection. North's debut album is reportedly titled Elementary School Dropout, which is a direct nod to her father's famous album. This isn't just a tribute, it's a complete abandonment of the Kardashian values of education and professional polish. The payout is that the school ban is not just a creative lyric, it's a sign that North has chosen the chaotic lifestyle of her father over the curated world of her mother. The deeper you look into this, the more you see how Kanye West is using North to dismantle Kim's image. On December 28, 2025, a viral image surfaced showing North West on a FaceTime call with her stepmother, Bianca Censori. This was a tactical strike against Kim as the primary parent. Per a report from Hello Magazine on December 28, 2025, North shared this screenshot to her own Instagram account, which she launched without Kim's usual branding. In fact, North's Instagram page features her stepmother, Bianca, but notably has 0 posts featuring her biological mother, Kim. 1 week after launching the page, North had already amassed nearly 900,000 followers, and she used that platform to show off things Kim had reportedly tried to hide. This includes her diamond-encrusted shark grills and her blue hair, which she flaunted while posing on the family private jet. The rehook is that Kanye is not just co-parenting, he's rebranding North to be the face of his own controversial movement. This includes the high-risk body modifications that have medical experts sounding the alarm. According to a detailed medical report from India Today on September 10, 2025, experts warn that finger dermal piercings are considered extremely high risk. Dr. Shireen Furtado noted that the skin on the fingers is very thin and constantly moving, which means the body is likely to reject the piercing. This can lead to permanent scarring and severe infections because our hands touch bacteria-filled surfaces all day. Fans have rushed to social media to call out Kim's parenting for allowing a 12-year-old to get such a dangerous modification. One user wrote that allowing this is child neglect, while another said that North is being treated like a fashion accessory instead of a child. The payout here is that Kim is stuck in a trap. If she tells North no, she risks North moving in with Kanye and Bianca full-time. If she says yes, she faces a massive public backlash and potential legal scrutiny over her parenting. This is why the timing of her brain aneurysm reveal is so convenient. It shifts the conversation from her inability to parent North to her personal struggle for survival. It's a classic move from the playbook of her mother, Kris Jenner. But in 2026, the audience is smarter and the receipts are more accessible than ever. To understand the money and PR motives behind this entire collapse, you have to look at the battle between Skims and the Yeezy legacy. North was recently the face of a Skims campaign, but the reaction was cold. Many parents felt it was too sexualized for a young girl and that Kim was exploiting her daughter to save a dying brand. At the same time, Kanye is using North to promote his upcoming album titled Bully, which is set to release on January 30th, 2026. The money trail shows that North is becoming a multi-million-dollar asset, and both parents are fighting for the rights of her future. According to a report from Globe magazine on January 2nd, 2026, Kim feels it is impossible to find a partner who can help her manage the chaos. She is acting as a single mother to 4 children, while her ex-husband is traveling the world with Bianca and filling North's head with ideas of dropping out of school. The payout is that the Kardashian brand is built on the idea of the perfect family, but North West is showing showing the world that the family is actually in a state of total dysfunction. As we look toward the rest of 2026, the big takeaway is that the era of Kim Kardashian's total dominance is coming to an end. Between the brain aneurysm diagnosis and the public failure of her acting career, she is losing the two things she values most, which is her health and her status. North West is no longer just a child in the background of a reality show. She is a powerhouse who is more like her father every single day. She is making music that mocks the school system, and she is siding with her stepmother over her mother in the public eye. Kim told Graham Norton that she is ready to leave the fame behind and become a trial lawyer, but the reality is she might not have a choice. Her reputation is being dismantled by the very people she brought into the spotlight. If you want to stay ahead of the curve and see how this power struggle ends, you have to watch the next moves of the Kardashian inner circle. The drama is no longer just about who is dating a rapper or a basketball player. It's about the survival of a billion-dollar legacy that is being attacked from the inside. To see the full breakdown of how the other sisters are handling their own crises, you need to check out our Fresh Celebrity Tea playlist. We have the latest updates on the family's legal battles and the internal wars that are happening behind the scenes. This is the only place where you get the truth behind the headlines, because the Kardashian playbook is being rewritten in real time, and the next chapter is going to be the most explosive one yet.